Hello to the one person that is up in here right now. I hope that is not Anton Targaryen or J Rob. It's so annoying now. I actually know my trolls by name. Uh-oh. Guys, seriously, I really hope that that's not like one of my trolls. These cats are annoying. Just pop up. We don't like you. I know. Go away. Never. Hey, Miss Chrissy, how you doing today? Oh man. Oh my goodness. I am. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the vlog part of this. So this past week was actually very okay. Waiting for 5 o'clock. Yeah. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. So the wrestling training facility that I am part of, uh, I am now I now do camera work for them now. So I'm not really used to doing camera work, but they told me I did a really good job with it, so I'm very thankful for that. I'm just I was told that I'm told I did a pretty okay job. So I'm very proud. Here's to hoping that spells something better for me down the line, by the way. Wow. But how's the stuff going on over there? Are you work? You still working? You still at work right now? I get that. Sorry, I'm doing a little bit of multitasking here. I realized I was going to actually do this earlier, but the day kind of went away from me a little bit. So now I have to also get ready for work and everything. I I am doing a okay. Just getting just doing a live because like I said it's Monday and I actually forgot that it was Monday. But also getting ready for work a little bit too. That's why if I look like I just got done swimming, it's because I just got out of the shower and I feel refreshed. How's stuff in where you guys are at right now? Yeah, see that's what I'm saying. It's so easy to forget what day it is nowadays. Oh my goodness. Also, I won't lie to you guys. I have a bit of a all is well here in NYC. Working on some edits and hoping the weather stays fairly warm. Well, that shouldn't be a challenge because it is April, and you know what they say: April is wet, and May gives out flowers. No, hold on. It's April. April showers brings April showers, not NYC. Oh, it was 40 yesterday. Today 70. Wow, that's quite the that is quite the that's quite the change. That's quite the climb. It's been gray and dreary for 2 weeks. That is, man, that sounds I don't know what to say. It's just it sounds like kind of like a bit of an issue, man. I like I said, I always thought New York was, like warm in the spring and cold in the winter. Like when I think of New York, I think of snowy winters, but everything else is fine. It is in the Northeast, warm towards the end of May since global warming. Anyways, you know what? I can believe that. I can most certainly believe that because that is, I mean, yeah, that because that's kind of how it used to be. That's kind of how it used to be in like some other places too. So I totally get it. That sucks though. But at least it's 70 right now. It sounds like you got some good. Sounds like you got like some good. Sounds like you got some good weather now. Hold on. Shoot, I ain't gonna lie though, man. It's nice over here though. Sorry if I'm getting a little quiet. I was reading something earlier, but yeah, like I said, the weather over here is kind of nice. Not too hot, not too cold, but I am expecting rain, and that's always a guarantee, especially around like April. Shoot, oh my goodness. Shoot. Also, I would like to talking about New York makes me really interested in going up there. I hear that is like really like I've always heard like I've been to New York once in my life, and I was there when I was like much younger. I didn't really get a chance to do all the cool stuff because I was a kid when I was there. I think I went to that place where that's that big old TV on that building though. I forget what it's called. I mean, like, is that Times Square with the big TV building thing? What do you mean? What's the cool stuff? Like all the like you be in that little area where the dancing Elmos are at, and you got that giant TV, and that is like that specific. That's Times Square. That's Times Square. Okay, because I've been there before, but it's like like if you're a tourist in New York, then it's like big city, awesome, big city, awesome atmosphere, people yelling at you. Good food, always with the good food, and there's always like theatrics in every corner, and who knows, you could be walking into a Law and Order SVU taping. You know what I'm saying? Without even realizing it. It's always I don't know. It just feels like it's always something to do. Like when you think of big cities, you think of New York. But like I said, I was there once, but it just didn't like I said, I didn't really know I was a kid, so I couldn't really do anything. But I feel like if I go to New York now, I would probably get lost in the sauce and have no clue where to go. Come for summer or fall when you plan to visit. Yes, lots of filmings and things to do. A little crazy since pandemic, but cook good. Yeah, I can believe that. That sound, I mean, it sounds like the ideal time to get there. Definitely when the leaves start changing. I just know that I just know that I probably ain't gonna need a car when I get up there because traffic is. I hear traffic is always a nightmare. So there's that. But like I remember I remember bits and pieces of the last time I was there, and it wasn't terrible. Uh, you know, but also like I said, I do feel like because I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and Baton Rouge, Louisiana, no cars, subway is the best way is the way to go. Absolutely, absolutely. You know, but I do remember going to certain like I do remember going to Times Square because I remember I was like, oh wow, this is a place that they always put on TV, and they got the big old TV on that building thing. But I also remember like there was like certain places where you can go to, like little like every corner was like some kind of store or something, and I like that idea. It was like a mall outside, so that was something to think about. I thought that was kind of cool. We don't have malls outside, but we have a lot of pedestrian walkways. Sorry, I just noticed caps. Okay, I mean, as long as you're not yelling at me, I'm good. I got a little nervous. I'm like, I know some people are very passionate about, I know some people are very passionate about where they're from, and New Yorkers are no different. Shoot. I probably wouldn't even do that well up in New York. They probably might hear me talking and be like, "Man, shut up," and I'll be like, "Okay, I'm not that passionate." I mean, that's your home, you know. Heidi ho there, New Yorkers. Man, shut up before I knock you out. Okay. People from are from all over the world slash country here. You do find and meet your tribe. I like to think so. I like to think so. I was just making a joke, but if I don't, then I accept my fate. But chances are I will, because you're right. There are like a lot of people who like come in from like other parts of the world and stuff like that, and they all commute. They all commute there. Okay. Wow, five people up in here. Okay, show of hands. Who are y'all? Please don't let this. Please don't be J. Rob or Anton Targaryen or Jacob Jackson. You guys know where you stand with me. Y'all gotta go. But I do realize that I have five people up in here and only two likes. So that means that those three people that are in here right now are my three trolls. It is. Oh, Jovi's here. Awesome. Thank you for listening in. Even though like there's really nothing to listen to. I'm not really. I'm just yapping away. Appreciate it though. Gotta get my money's worth. I appreciate that. Thank you. I will do my best to provide. Mm. Uh, I'll be right back. I got some that cough got me a little. Give me one sec. All right, sorry about that, y'all. I feel like I'm dying over here. Oh my goodness. Uh, how heavy? Oh, yeah. How? Yeah. Working at a school has to have like a whole bunch of like stories involved with it. I'm sure. Okay. Oh God. Okay. I will easily say that women are tougher than men. I will easily say that. All right. 24 days left until school's out, though. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna go. Yeah, I can acknowledge that. I'm going to acknowledge that women are tougher than men because uh, I've seen men go to tears because of that menstrual simulation device, and like I can't even handle a headache right now. Like I have a headache, and it's really bad, and like I feel like this is it. Like I'm looking at I'm thinking my brain is immediately going straight to Fred Sanford. I'm coming to join you, honey. Except that's cool. I'm sure it's been a long year. Any big plans for summer? Wow, 7 people. I went from 3 to 7. Okay, cool, cool. I know for a fact that at least one of those. Okay, 5 people. Like I said, I know that one of the trolls are here. What are my plans for summer? I don't have any. Um, how's it going, Megs? My plans for summer are like honestly not die. Like I have been, I'm normally sick around this time. I'm normally like really no. I'm usually sick around the winter. Okay, but yeah, like the goal is basically to not die. But I don't have money to like invest in anything else. But yeah, that I did, but unfortunately, I have to do something else. Yeah, like yeah, my big goal is yeah, don't die. Essentially, that is the goal. But how's it going, Megs? Did not I figured you'd be busy, you know, it being what just happened to this thing that I was doing. Mm. So I got a headache and I'm coughing. Pretty sure this is how Superman passed away. It's good. I'm off today, thankfully. Ah, awesome. Also say hello to Miss Chrissy. She's probably like I also say hello to Miss Chrissy. I don't know if she's busy right now, but she's in the chat. So So that's Megs, Jovi, Wonderful, Miss Christie, and a fifth. And that fifth person is Truant. I'm gonna assume it's Truant because I don't want it to be any of my trolls right now. True, is that you? He'll pop up when he's ready. Dang. Called it. Did not call it. Okay. Uh well, hello, Miss Blending In. How you doing today? I gotta start guessing my. I gotta start guessing the lurkers a little bit more often. That's how y'all actually start talking to people up in here. Oh my goodness, that's what my hair looks like from the side. Ah man, I gotta get this. I gotta get this stuff braided or something. In the meantime, while I'm gonna go ahead and play me a game. No, I'm gonna go ahead and do my. I'm gonna go ahead and do my my lessons. Yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna probably end up getting it braided down the line. I never had my hair braided before, so I'm a little nervous about that. Actually, I've been waiting for that. Yeah, like it costs money, so I don't know anybody here. Like I could probably get my cousin to do it, but wait, never. Yeah, I've never had my hair braided before. Doing good. Hey everyone, just make sure you're okay, man, and you and Joe back together. Unfortunately, we're not, but I'm a much better friend than I am a boyfriend. I can vouch for that. I like to think that that matters. I like to I'm a terrible boyfriend, but I'm an amazing friend. Yeah, that's what I try. You can do it yourself with a little practice. Yeah, I probably could, but nah, because it's gonna look weird if I do it by myself. It's gonna look weird when I do it by myself because I never braided hair before. Come on, man! Don't tell me I got this again. It's not even winter. Shoot, I'm gonna go. All right. If dudes in jail can do it, granted they have a lot more time on their hands. Yeah, precisely. Like if any one thing I learned is that like whenever I try to do anything for the first time, I'm usually really bad at it. So like I'm not good at stuff. That's 90% of us. No, 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 no. Just me. Hello, what's this? Should I? Okay. Man, I do not like this feeling that I'm feeling right now. So I have a headache and it's really really bad, and I just like I said, it's like it's only on this side though. It's like nothing over here, just all here. Feels like I just got punched in the head, and like all I'm feeling is I'm just like all I'm feeling right now is like oh yeah I'm this is it. I gotta be I'm dead. I had to be dead. I had to be dying. The OG was on the Discover card at just now, so I watched it. I don't know what you're referring to, and I don't know what you're referring to. I'm gonna go ahead and do this Duolingo lesson. Try to learn me something up in here. I'm gonna go for some Spanish today because I am feeling lucky. Oops. Okay, no, can't do Spanish right now. I'm gonna just stick to Japanese. Let's go. Oh wait, hold on. I thought I was sharing the screen. Let's do it. All right. Man. Yep, that's it. I'm dying. That's it. Game over. Jennifer Coolidge, the actress, was on the YouTube ad that I just got. Oh, okay. Jennifer Coolidge. Yeah, I know who that is. The blonde lady.
楽しい。アトラクション。
A fun attraction. Booyah.
このアトラクションは高いですね。このアトラクションは高いですね。
Okay, so I'm guessing that what they're saying is that attraction over there is very expensive, isn't it? Sweet.
好きなお菓子は何ですか？
Let's see. I have no clue what this is.
好きなお菓子何ですか？
What's your favorite snack?
お菓子。
エリカさん、好きなアトラクションは何ですか？エリカさん、好きな。エリカさん、好きなアトラクションは何ですか？は、何ですか？
What does Lily? Why does Lily sound so seductive in Japanese though? I don't hear it.
好きなアトラクションは何ですか？
What's your favorite attraction?
あのジェットコースターに乗りましょう。ジェットコースター。乗りましょう。
We should ride that roller coaster over there. Seductive? That's a different one. Jetto coaster.
ジェットコースター。
Heck yeah.
怖いジェットコースタ
Kawaii?
ー。怖い。
Scary. A scary roller coaster. I think it's really weird too because in Japanese, kawaii and like cute and scary both sound the same because cute is kawaii with the A and scary is kawaii with the O. I'm pretty sure just for the sake of context, they just understand what you mean. She sounds like an annoyed teenager in French. I haven't heard. I gotta get back on French because I haven't heard her that in a while.
怖い。高いジェットコースターが好きです。
Oh wait, hold on. I like
が好きです。ジェットコースター高い。
tall roller coasters. Oh god, this headache. Ah, darn it. Okay, all right. By the way, sorry to the two people that dudes in jail. Oh, I take it. I guess you're just now seeing that. Nah, he was talking about me braiding my hair.
かわいい。が好きです。
Crap, I forgot how to say the word train. What is that? That's Sentoku?
洗濯。
Nope. And it's Densha. I think it's I want to say it's Densha.
電車。
Let's go.
怖いジェットコースターが好きです。
I like scary roller coasters. I can braid hair. Densha. Yeah.
速いゴーカートが好きです。
I think it's fast go-karts.
速い。
Fast go-karts. Go-kart. It's go-kato.
ゴーカート。
I love words like that, by the way. I love words like that because, like, really easy to remember. Ah, God. Dang, everybody's tired, huh? Next, we should ride the go karts. Okay, so I want to say Masugu. Nope, Sugi. No, Sugi.
次は
Sugi. Wow.
ゴーカートに乗りましょう。
Oh boy, I got this wrong. I think it's. I got this wrong. What? Cool. Can you do all sorts of tricky braid patterns? Yeah, that's a good question. Let's see.
このジェットコースターは本当に怖いです。
I thought you lived in Texas. Come to NYC. Oh no. She doesn't live in Texas. If she did, you would have saw her. My favorite attraction is the go karts. Oh god, I forgot how to say. Okay.
好きなアトラクションはゴーカートです。
Boy, I sure do hope I got this right because I did this really confidently. Holy crap. Perfect. Let's go. Nah, but what I'm saying is that she probably would have been here. Okay, sweet. All right, that's my lesson. Boom. Ah. Ow. Okay. A cough and a headache. Nah, Maine's in Texas. I'm in New York. New York sounds fun. Yeah, that's what I was saying. New York does sound fun. It sounds like it'd be a pretty nice place to go. I just thought it was the different schedules. Anywho, for the summer, NYC is fun because it's NYC light. What does that mean? NYC light? What's with the headache? Random or was it something got you irritated? It's random, dude. It just popped up. But I've been in pain for like a couple of days. So like it could just be like just more of it. That means a lot of people travel away and it's a bit more peaceful. Okay, that does sound nice. Yeah, I've been in pain for like a couple of days. And so it's very clear that my head's been hurting lately. But it's been like, like I said, toothache, earache, headache. Yeah, maybe it is tooth related. Yeah, but yeah, it could be tooth related. It just sucks. It just sucks. It's really kind of it's getting on my nerves a little bit because I was told that something as bad as a toothache can like get worse down the line, and I'm just kind of nervous about it. just it's like when Cyclops got his superpowers, he had a really big headache. It's like I wouldn't mind well, I probably would hate to have Cyclops powers though. Like imagine like not being able to open your eyes because it'll just incinerate whatever you're looking at. I'm cool. Yeah. But normally in fiction, sometimes when somebody gets a really bad headache, that means that something cool is about to happen, or the head's about to explode. One of the two. That's what I was saying. I really wouldn't want his abilities because I mean, especially because like I can't see anyway. Yeah, I would probably hate to have like Cyclops' ability. It's like I already have like like I said, I can't see. I already can't see bad enough. Now I'm just gonna be walking around with my eyes closed. Also, so like I don't know if I told everybody else this. I did say this in my Discord, but like I am now one of the cameramen for Reality of Wrestling show. I'm one of the so I feel really good about that. And so at Reality of Wrestling, there was a bit of an intermission before the show started. Fun, slightly headache related fact: my girlfriend has never gotten brain freeze. How? How? In what way? How? As in, she never got it, and then she got it recently, or she just incapable of getting it. She is incapable. I think it's just because she's really, really. I'm not going to say that. Um, that's ridiculous, though. That's a superpower. That's a superpower, though. Like, really, it's like that means that she could like just handle. Like, is she from a place that's normally cold, though? Is she from a place that's like naturally cold, or is she like? Because if she's like not from the south, then that just means that she got a superpower. I have a theory that the intensity of brain freeze is directly proportional to someone's intelligence. The same with chest freeze. She's never had that. Um, Chest freeze. Okay, I've never seen a. I'm not familiar with the chest freeze. I don't know what that is. Has anybody ever had that before? My ex, on the other hand, stacked and she got crazy bad chest freeze. Um, to the ladies in the chat, have y'all ever had chest freeze before? Like I've never even heard of chest freeze before. Ladies in the chat, weigh in. Have y'all ever had chest freeze before? We y'all got something cold and it made your chest freeze? I don't know. I've had chest freeze before, but it's extremely rare. Oh, okay. I didn't know it was a thing. People usually get cold induced freeze in their brain, eye, or chest. Yeah, because I've normally had brain freeze, but I never had. I'm not familiar with chest freeze. That's a new one to me. But also, hello, Maya. How you doing today? It's good to see you here. I'm good. Like I said, other than this headache, I'm doing okay. I just never knew anything about no chest freeze. That's weird. I mean, that's not weird. That's just different. See, you get brain freeze because you're smart, and the lack of chest freeze means you build your chest up. That's a way to look at it. Yeah. Did you take anything for your headache? Yeah, I did earlier. That's kind of why I went to the restroom earlier. Now I'm feeling it crawl now. But yeah, I kind of do need to work out on my chest anyway. I realize now that I'm probably gonna always have this gut. So like in order to compensate for that, I'll probably just like try to make my chest bigger so that like so that way it sort of like overshadows how fat my stomach is. So that's probably what I'm gonna probably end up. I need to do that anyway. Have you eaten today? Yes, I have. How many likes does it show that you have right now? I have a theory. It's different from what I see. It says I got 4 right now. It's saying I got like 4 right now though. Wow, what's up? Does it say different? Like they say differently? I see 2 right now. Now it's saying I got 5. Heck yeah! Shout out to the 5th person. Okay, so let's see. That's Jovi, Megas, Maya, Christy. I'm guessing I guess Miss Blending In is still up in here. Either that or Wonderful Life is still up in here. One of them left. I'm sure of it. Which hey, no problem. They'll always show me less. I have no clue why. I feel like YouTube is just like I don't know what it is. I think YouTube just doesn't like you or it doesn't like me and our interaction because YouTube has been kind of giving you a lot of craziness lately. I'm depressed at the moment. What's the problem? I don't know if I can help, but I will listen to what you got to say. What's the problem, Andy DeVirgo? I'm a fellow Virgo. Well, I'm not, but I'm just reading the chat. Well, I just, I hope that, I hope that everything's going okay, but if you're depressed, it's probably not. Sorry, I don't mean to keep it quiet like this. I got an idea, but it's a little silly. All of the kids are gone. Manny's practically a therapist. Tell them what got you down. I'm far from a therapist. I am far from a therapist, dude. I can't help anybody with anything. But it always like surprises me when people like, it always surprises me when people like ask me for advice and stuff like that, because like, bro, I don't think y'all understand. Like, I'm not like, I'm just sitting here like, bro, like, shoot, I'm gonna try to do something really unconventional here. I'm gonna go on my profile. Wow. Okay. All right. Show of hands. Who's still up in here right now? Because everybody left. People tend to think having an active YouTube channel comes with some measure of insight. That's different. Shoot. If anything, I don't even have like, I have nothing. He knows why. Oh, you're not talking about me. I know why. What? Who knows why? What's going on? It's a natural assumption folks make. They do the same with other media personalities that interact with the public. Yeah, I guess. I will. I will always be the first person to let people know, hey, by the way, I'm not the guy that, like, I'll always say straight up, hey, by the way, I'm not the guy. I'm not the guy who can I can barely help myself. God, my head is pounding. Okay. It's all on this side. In 1 second. I'll be right back, y'all. This headache is something fierce, bro. I'm telling you. Ugh. Ugh. All right. Show of hands. Who's still up in here? Because I'm pretty sure everybody's gone right now. I'm going to go ahead and go on my profile and see. We got some old stuff. Joe's still here? How you know that? I know she's busy right now. Excuse me. Just doing my hair. Word. Sounds like you got a busy day ahead. Because she's your biggest fan and the kids are gone at the moment. Oh, that's dope. If she's still my biggest fan, that would be like amazing. Nothing but love over here. Even though I am an unaccomplished individual with absolutely nothing worthy of being a fan of. I really wish that there was a is typing signifier at the bottom because it really kind of stresses me out. Like, I would like to at least I would like to believe that people are actually who is Shador? Who is this Shador person? Why do they keep popping up on my wall? $30 minutes until clocking out. Don't count it down. Who is this Shador Sanders guy? I don't understand. Like, people are losing their minds about this guy. There you go with that. What did I do? That's Dion's kid. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Because yeah, okay. The last name. Yeah, I did not know. Like, is he like a self-deprivation? Oh, crap, I did it again. Quarterback for Colorado, drafted very late. I didn't know that I did it, honestly. Like I said, it's involuntary. I honestly wasn't he trolled by a coach? What do you mean by trolled? What happened? Because like I'm seeing this, I'm seeing like all of the, there's a whole bunch of random stuff like popping up, and he was expected to be drafted early based on his college stats. Okay. Yeah, the coach's son pranked them. Yeah, the coach's son prank called him. Oh, what? Yo, how you do that? That's cold. Are you serious? Wait. So you mean to tell me that a coach's son called him up and was like, "Hey, you got drafted." The coach's son was trolling because everyone expected Shedeur to be drafted sooner. Are you serious? Yo, that's messed up. How you do? Screen went dark. I need to plug my phone in. Got it. I'll see you when your phone's back on track. This is why I always use my desktop. We live in a petty, cruel world. We really do. That is not. That's like I'm on one hand, I'm glad it's the coach's son and not the coaches themselves. But on the other hand, it's like, why? Why would you do that? You know, it's like, for what reason? For what reason? That doesn't make any sense. Like, just to be mean, I guess. I know, and that's the annoying part. It's like, for what reason? Like, it's like, bro, mean people are the most annoying people, bro. Like, why would like mean people are the most annoying people? Because it's like they have no reason to do that. They have no reason to do it, but they just do. Hurt people. Nah, I want to believe that, but sometimes I think I also think it's like people who are privileged be doing that. Like, when I think of, I always assume that bullies are like privileged people and they hurt people simply because they know that they won't get hurt themselves, and it's just annoying. It's like, I want to believe that, hey, it's like these people, they're just they're handling the trauma differently, but it's like we all got trauma. We all got trauma. We just don't go around like making life miserable for other people. It's like, man, that's aggravating me, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's like, I'm glad to see that, I'm kind of glad that like, he did get drafted though, right? Because I mean, it's saying here that he did. So that's good, but that's still messed up that happened. It's like, who is the coach's kid that did that? Did something happen to him? Son of a coach almost guarantees he endured some cruelty. I want to believe that, but I just can't, dude. Like I said, I 100% believe that like some of the meanest people are some of the most privileged people. It's like people who they just got their lives just spoon fed to them. So they just be like, well, I can do whatever I want with no consequence. And what I want to do is hurt people. Speaking as a son of a coach. maybe some cruelty. Is he white? God, that's such a terrible question to ask. You're right. It's not a terrible question, but still, is he of the That's what I'm saying. Like, who is the coach's kid? Like, I feel like we deserve. I feel like that should be acknowledged. Like, who is this dude? He should just be able to get away scot free, like with being anonymous after pulling some crap like that. That's messed up. How you gonna prank somebody like that and just get away with it? Like that's what I mean when I say like bullies are privileged. I low key always assume that it's some affluenza. Yeah, that's something. Also, being Manny's biggest fan should count for something. Maybe a T-shirt. Oh my god, I don't have merch. He should still be reprimanded by a school. I believe that he should be shamed. Like post a picture up, but give us a name and a picture, and just let the court of public opinion just have at him. The coach's kid isn't anonymous. The coach released a statement. Who is he? A fan team. I don't have merch. I don't have merch. I don't sell merch. I'm poor. I can't. I have to buy stuff in order to make merch. Also, I don't have anything worthy of. I don't have a logo or a slogan or anything. I'm just some dude online. Mm. This stuff gotta work faster. Let's not ask. Let's not go around like saying that sort of stuff. The heck. No tingo merchandise. I don't know how to say merchandise in Spanish. Shout out to AO Quiz for getting 562 subscribers, by the way. That's awesome. Oh boy. All right. Shoot. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and play this game while I'm waiting for you guys because I know that is the chat lagging. By the way, let me know. I'm about to just go ahead lag check. There we go. Because once again, y'all, I am responding to you guys. So okay. Well, while I'm waiting, gonna go ahead and play with my favorite Rubik's Cube style game here. You know, I don't know me. I love gaming. This is definitely going to be this kind of channel. In the meantime, oh god, this thing is already kind of messing me up. But yeah, so I was at Row, and I was at Reality of Wrestling the other day, and while we were doing the intermission, they was playing the song, the Tevin Campbell song from the Goofy movie, and it was one of the few times I think I ever seen like it was like I just saw it made my back crack because I heard a kid say, "Who sings this song?" And I'm like, "Oh my god." Because I know that if I say Tevin Campbell, they're just going to be like, "Who's that?" And yeah, it just reminded me just how old I am. But it was good hearing that, especially because the acoustics in that building is surprisingly very well. So it was like you could hear it from like almost any part of the area. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody loves Tevin Campbell, but it's like he's at that point right now where it's like Tevin Campbell, Babyface, who's some other people from that era that you probably wouldn't know of today, like Tevin Campbell, Babyface, Keith Sweat. Yeah, we had an intermission at Row, and they were playing Tevin Campbell the Goofy movie soundtrack over at Row, over at Reality of Wrestling. And it was just like, and the first thing that went through my mind, like I heard a kid say, who's that? Who's that singing?" And I just remember like I didn't say it. I didn't say who it was, but it was just like, but it just made me realize how old I am because like, holy crap, I can't. It's like, holy crap, I just realized like, wow, Tevin Campbell is like, and also the dude looks amazing for his age. Like he's not an old guy. Wait, this dude's only 48 years old? Holy crap. Wait, how old was he when he got big? How old was he when he got like successful? This dude is like, he's only like 40, he's only 48. This dude, wow. Okay, he was discovered at 12. I don't go like when I was a kid, I thought he was like in his 20s. Wow, okay. It's like because I always told myself, like, wow, he looks amazing to say that he's like 100. He's only 48. Damn. Discovered at 12. That is crazy. So they just like probably heard him singing at some like some elementary school talent show and was like, okay, let's give this kid all the money that we got. He was in his 20s when you were a kid. I don't know. He's only like a few years older than me. all I'm saying is that, like, it's just wild because it just makes me realize how old I am, because it's like Tevin Campbell has practically retired from music, and it's like you had a huge crush on him. Are you in your mid-30s? I think so. He's almost my age. It's like I did not know. I thought he was older than that, because it felt like he was like, normally when you retire from something, that means you're getting old. And I thought that, oh, okay, he stopped making music because he's getting old. He's like probably pushing 60 and just looks amazing. Come to find out, this dude is only 48. He could literally make music right now, and just like he could just redo his whole career if he wanted to. He's still a kid to me. So if you saw Tevin Campbell in person, you'd just be like, "What's up, young man? How you doing, little dude?" He'll always be 12 to me because I'll think of him singing Tomorrow. Wait, hold on. I only know one song by him, which is still his best song in my opinion. The only song I remember by him is the "Can We Talk" song. Dude was a talent. Like, now that I think about it, yeah, dude has quite the catalog. He's very talented. But it's like, if you like, that's what I'm saying. He's at that age right now. My favorite is Brown Eyed Girl. I don't know how Brown Eyed Girl goes. I don't think I've ever heard that one before. But I will say that, like, I will say though that the one thing I will like just thinking about it, he could definitely, if he wanted to, he could go back into music. It wasn't a single. Oh, okay. That's why. That's why. Got it. Yeah. But one thing is for sure though, I know for a fact that I probably would not have like I said, he can make a comeback. He can make a comeback at any moment and just be like, you know what? You know, he can just do it all over again. Shoot. I mean, he's old enough. I mean, he's been in the business long enough to know specifically. He's been in the business long enough to like how like know what not to do and what to do. I bet you everything. I bet you if he I bet you if he came back to music today, everything he makes will probably be a hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure. Like, I think I think Tevin Campbell could like come back and make just make banger after banger after banger, and then like I want to say probably the same with probably like Edmonds. He could probably also make banger after banger after banger. Shoot, I mean, it's really not that hard for them because they've been in the game long enough. They know what's good and what's not good. Nuts. Do y'all think that nah, I can't ask Megas. Megas is mean about it. Trying to think of somebody else who could probably like do a pretty good job if they were to make a comeback. Like who do y'all think are some performers who still got like just a few more years left in them? Like they can stand to be in the spotlight just a little bit longer. Who do y'all think? Like people who probably aren't making music anymore, probably aren't doing anything anymore. Is there anybody y'all like? Do y'all just think that when a person retires, that's it, their time is up, or do y'all think they still got like, are there some performers y'all think still got some left in the tank? Whoa, now don't flood the chat, guys. That's what I'm saying. I think Tevin Campbell will probably like be in that category. Maya? I thought Maya was still making music. How old is Maya? She's 45? Dang, she looks amazing. Dude. Huh. She's 45 years old. Don't look a day over 32. I thought she was still making music though. I didn't know she was done. Anyone who doesn't rap that isn't white. Rappers and failed boy band members are the only popular musicians who don't get love after a certain age. Name one failed boy band. She married herself? What do you mean? As in, like, I now pronounce you Maya and Maya? Country, rock, gospel, R&B. These people still get love. She literally married herself. As in, like, I now pronounce you Maya and Maya. How do you even do that? Will Smith is making a musical comeback? Is he? I didn't know this. I'm not really a huge fan of music, but I rock with Will Smith. Like, I remember I was always a fan of his. I just need to know how do you marry yourself? Like, you just, like, I'm not against it. I don't have anything. I don't think that there's anything. Anyone who was in a boy band that didn't have a solo career is what I mean by a failed member. I mean, like, there are, but it's like, man, F. Will Smith. Let me guess. You're not a fan of his after that whole thing. Let me guess. You don't like Jada Pinkett Smith either, huh? I'm a fan of his, but that's only because, like, he was famous when I was a kid, and I just thought he was really cool when I was a kid, and I can't shake that off yet. He hasn't really done anything to make me think that he's a terrible person. Man, I messed that up. No, wait. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Wait. Did I? Oh, I did. I totally did. Wait, no, I didn't. Shell yeah. Let's go. Boom, bam. Not at all. I never liked Will since I was a kid making bubblegum rap. He's always come across as an arrogant jerk and is oh well, everybody has their own perceptions of people. I mean, I get it, but like I said, when I was growing up, he always came across as really cool to me. And also, like, growing up, all the kids who liked rap used to pick on me. So, like, I guess I couldn't really get into rap because it was like, oh man, all the bullies like this is all the music that all the bullies like. Yeah. Dang. I need a black 8. I need this over here. But yeah, like I said, I did not know that Will Smith was making music again. I thought he was done with all that. See, that's what I'm saying. Stuff like that I think is kind of cool. I like it when people I like it when the passion is still there and people still like do stuff that they want to do and stuff like that. It says something about like it says something about just like, you know, I don't, like just doing something to make yourself feel better. And because everything sucks right now. So it's like, what better way to make things better than just by doing stuff you like? I'm all for that. I'll support it. Bro, come on. What am I doing? Everything sucks. Uh, but I'm trying to like think. Keith Sweat could probably like do pretty good back in like he could probably like do some stuff. Like he could probably like come back, make a comeback. I don't know. I got 6 people up in here. Okay, let's see. Megas, Jovi. I want to say Miss Christie. I want to say Maya's probably still here, but she's probably like busy. Will used to be on that Bill Cosby stuff back in the day, talking about how he doesn't need to curse or giving judgy vibes. Like we were supposed to forget that whole "You Saw My Blinder." Uh, I have no clue what song that is, but now I'm genuinely surprised that he cussed. Okay, that's a new one to me. I never even heard that before. But also, was he really being judgy? Because like rap music in that time frame was just a bunch of a-holes bragging about killing each other. But like I said, it's kind of just I mean, there was always a bit of a discourse about the discourse about music back then is the same today, which is kind of sad. Blinder, blinker. Yeah, I figured that. Although that would be a pretty funny play on words. You saw my blinder. It's like, no, I didn't. That's why it's called a blinder. But yeah, that's the first time I think I've ever heard that before. I knew I that's a new one to me. And also, if I wanted to like hear it, I couldn't because copyrights would get me demonetized. But like, wow. Hold on. You saw my blinker lyrics. Okay, let's see. Was this song like was this song on the radio or was it like on one of it or was it like on the tracks? That's why Eminem was like Will Smith doesn't. Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that line in the song. But once again, like I didn't care because, like, also let's be real, this Eminem, he wanted to beef with everybody. That was never on the radio. Okay, I don't think it was a single. Oh, well, like I said, I'm looking it up right now, and like I said, that's the first time I think I ever heard that song before. So this dude really did just. This is probably the first time I think I ever even heard of this song. You got me interested though. I would totally watch. I would totally like listen to that probably after this because yeah, that's news to me, man. I did not. I didn't even know that was a thing. But also like hearing like I'm reading the lyrics of the song and it's like, well, he has every reason to be upset because yeah, dude got hit. No one knows Will's music if it wasn't a single. Okay. I mean, you're not wrong. But like I said, I was never really like anti Will. But that's only because once again, got a bias. But then again, like also I was the rock kid anyway. I was listening to like rock music and stuff around that time too. When Kurt Cobain died, that was when I started like getting really heavily into like, the offspring. I like the offspring, I want to say um like tantric, Foo Fighters for a little bit. I was like really into I was like, just give me all that angry stuff. I didn't get into Linkin Park until way later. Now that I think about it, like when Linkin Park came on the scene, I wasn't really, I wasn't really too big on them because, like, I not honestly could not tell you why. Nope, I made a big mistake there. But yeah, so it's like I guess I was gonna be into Will Smith's music because I was beating in my chest was the heart of an angry white kid. Because that was the music I was listening to. Not proud of it, but do I have like what is that, 0? No, it's 3. Okay. All right. Show of hands of who's in chat. Because I want to say it's Megs. I think Jovi is getting off work in a few, and a lurker, which I'm assuming is Miss Christie. Okay. Bro, I really like. I'm drawing a blank here. Oh, and Miss Maya. Miss Maya is still in the building. Sorry about that. Still working on your hair? Will gets mad respect from hip hop fans and vets alike. Yes, I have a lot. I usually keep it braided for this reason. Oh, that's content, by the way. That's content. Like you could totally like do a whole. You could totally do a routine video dedicated to your hair routine, and you could like I don't know show that or something. Is it like a process every time? I feel like I could probably ask you that probably when you're finished. Oh, also, fun fact about what happened at Row. I got Charmel's mom to slap me in the face. Well, it sounds more violent than it is. It sounds a lot more violent than it actually sounded. Okay, okay. So story time after the show. Phone died. My computer now. I can dig it. Welcome back, Megs. Okay, I definitely should say that a little bit better. I was teaching Charmel's mom how to do a chop, and I let her give me a chop, and I sold it like it hurt. So I let her give me another chop. I understand your pain. My arm should be defined because of how much work it takes to do my hair. Fun fact about Jovi. Her hair is magnificent, but also like a lot going on up there. It's very nice. So like if anybody here knows anything about afros, it's gonna be Jovi because she got like a lot. She got like a lot of action up there. It's beautiful. But yeah, so I was teaching Charmel's mom how to do like a chop, and I let her give me a chop, and I sold it, and she wanted to do a clothesline, to which I let her give me a clothesline, and I had to take it, and I took it on the little alleyway thing on the outside of the ring because she don't. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna get her in the ring to give me no clothesline. She has a lot of gray hair in her profile pic. Yeah, she does. It's actually a work of art, you know. But yeah, it's but yeah, like I said, I got beat up by Charmel's mom. Nice lady. You should have saw how happy she was that she managed to knock me down like 4 times. What's this? Ow. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jovi does have like spectacular hair, so it's definitely like something to like look into. So if y'all ever like have anything to talk about as far as like relatability when it comes to having like long hair, she's your lady. Nuts. Yep. I totally need to like I'm trying to grow my hair out to like that too. My hair grows slow. This is like 6 years of growing. I did have that little moment where I did cut it, but before that, this is all it is. Okay, I got my opening now. Ah. Speaking of wrestling, do you remember Molly Holly? Yes. I know who she is. I never met her though. I'm pretty sure she's probably like very nice. I sold her dad a car a while back. That's awesome. Like, were you a car salesman, or did you just or you just happen to have a car for sale and he just came by to get it? I used to buy and flip classic cars with my father-in-law when he lived here. Oh, that's dope. So you're a mechanic, essentially. I like how you just said that with all the cap. You just said that in all caps. That was you practically screamed that. Okay, okay, you shouted that. Not at all. Okay, got it, got it. I just would front the money. That's all. Okay, got it. He'd make a nice quiche. I think he would make a nice quiche. We would eat him raw. That's funny. I know nothing about working our cars. I wish I did. Can I get a free pass today? God, why? Okay, answer the question. Why are you here? To talk about what? No, 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 no. You don't get to do that. Nah, not the topic. What did you want to talk about? You came up in here to talk to me about something. Did you like you came over here because you wanted to talk to me about something? You now have the topic. What is it that you wanted to talk about? If he doesn't, Megas, don't get too excited. If he takes me off, I'm kicking him out. It's like it's so weird. It's like going, hey, you do know that I hate you, right? Oh wait, now that you're here, let's talk about wrestling. Not yet. Wait a minute. I gotta know something real quick. Are you King Joe Robinson? Do you have a secondary account called King Joe Robinson by any chance? Because I'm starting to something is starting to like dots are starting to connect here. Nope. Okay, I feel like you're lying to me. You have to know that dude knows you. You have to know that dude knows you, man. Knows me? Hold on, J Rob, since you're here, I actually do gotta. You know what? I did like kind of want to show this because I just thought about it real quick. Let's see. Hold on. I wonder if I can react to my own shorts in here. I hate how my hair looks in this one. All right, J Rob, pay attention because I'm talking about you in this one. Okay, this is something for you. Hey, I don't like you, and I think you're stupid as heck. Okay, go away. Oh, come on, man. Don't be like that. Let's be friends. You literally just introduced yourself by saying you don't like me. What about that should make me want to be friends with you? I laughed after that, which makes it a joke. Quit being so sensitive. I'm being sensitive because I'm paying attention to what you're saying. Bro, stop screaming and crying about, getting your feelings hurt, bro. Just quit being a baby and let's be friends. No. I'm gonna go away from you. Hey, wait up. Dude's always chill. Nah. He takes me off on purpose. Nah, he purposely agitates me. It's all love from here. You go to hell. Yes, he does. He agitates me. Yeah, go to hell, J Rob. I tell you what though, I'll keep you around till you piss me off, and then if you do, I will knock you out of here. Because once again, I hate you. It's so one sided. No, it's not. Like he did something that pissed me off, and he continues to do it. That short reminds me of how guys act when they like a girl. Essentially. Oh no, man. Because like J Rob is gonna pop in, and there's gonna be like the other ones are gonna pop up any moment now. Like I bet you that Anton Targaryen idiot is up in here too. Like I don't even like you, but I'm gonna be up in here because I need to tell you that I don't like you. As soon as I bring up his name, he leaves. That's awesome. That's funny as hell, dude. Maybe how little boys do. Grown men do that too. Oh, absolutely. I'm sure of it. Bro, this is hurting me a little bit. What the heck, man? Great. I wanted to be a fan of Neil deGrasse Tyson too. I really did. I wanted to be a fan of that guy. By the way, thanks for watching the short. Now, if you guys could watch it on the actual thing and maybe leave a brother a comment, I gotta get some engagement on these shorts, man. My channel doesn't make money until those views go up. Oh, that's right. I never follow up on that NDT accusations thing. Yeah, I wanted to be a fan of Neil deGrasse Tyson, and then I come to find out that he's posting up Rush Limbaugh. He's posting up pro Rush Limbaugh prop stuff. Man, this is terrible. It's like imagine being so smart, then all of a sudden it's like you're a bigot, and now it's like you're just an a-hole. Man. Yeah, he apparently he posted up some because it's like if you read the post, he's talking about the technology that Rush Limbaugh was using, but he could have literally referenced anybody else. That's what I was saying. Like if you look at the post that he made, is actually about the technology that Rush Limbaugh was using in order to maintain his ear so he can hear. Yeah, I know. So it's like, why couldn't you could have referenced anybody else using that similar technology. Rush Limbaugh wasn't the only one. So it's just kind of like stressing me out a little bit because, man, I wanted to be a fan of this dude. Man, do we have any other black smart people? Do we have any other black geniuses out here? I mean, besides every other person? Come on. So he only referenced him about some technology. That's the thing. Like he made the reference. Yeah, but the thing is that it's still the fact that it's Rush Limbaugh, Yeah, like I said, it's complicated because it's like the reference. he's talking about strictly the technology, but like it's still a picture of Rush Limbaugh with the thing. Uh, I dislike Rush as much as the next leftist, but that doesn't seem like a huge deal. It's like that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Part of me wants to think that it's not, but it's like part of me wants to think that it's not a huge deal, but like it's too. He's doing stuff. He's making moves in that direction, and I don't like it. Yeah, maybe I'm just overthinking it, but it's like I don't know. He has on an Occupy Mars shirt. I mean, I get that you're seeing patterns, but you also might be looking for them. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's the reason why I'm trying my best not to like. That's why I'm trying my best not to sound the alarm. Like I'm not saying hey Neil deGrasse Tyson is MAGA, but I am saying like I was slowly like I wasn't. It was like I do kind of wish there was more black science guys, so we wouldn't have to so it wouldn't just be so disappointing if he was. You know what I'm saying? Because being a black science guy shouldn't be a pipeline to being a right winger. At least I don't think. Occupy Mars, that must be ironic. He talks about how the Mars thing is goofy. Yeah, well, he has a shirt. He has a post of himself with the Occupy Mars shirt on it, with the Occupy Mars shirt on. And I'm just like, man. It's like I want to. It's like because the thing is that like he's smart, he's cool, he's a pro wrestling fan. He was a pro wrestling fan. He did all this cool stuff, and he's also like really smart. And then it's like, come on, man. I'd be disappointed otherwise. I would be. Hey, y'all notice that J Rob just mysteriously left? I don't know. I think that's kind of hilarious a little bit. Like he really came in, tried to troll, and then left. So let's see. There's 6 people have been here right now. It's Megs, Jovi. I want to say Miss Christy, Miss Maya. Um, hmm. Yeah, I don't know if there's anybody else here. Huh. I'm home. Welcome home. Welcome home. I'm glad you had a safe trip back. I really hope that oh god, I gotta go get ready in a few. Um I don't know. I give Neil a lot of grace because he's earned a lot of positive favor from his actions and progressive thoughts for the past few decades. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for now. Part of me wants to do that too, but like I trust I have very little faith in most folks. Like once they like you don't just dip a toe into the right wing. You just it's like you're in there and you're dipping your toes out of it a little bit. You know. Also, completely off subject, but I want to see that. Completely off subject, but I want to see that TV series, The White Lotus. I think that's what it's called. I think it's what is it? A show about a hotel, right? It's a show about like a hotel full of like rich people and they're like stupid or something. I like that idea. I like the idea of like anything that mocks rich people. Oh, believe me, I'll call him out in a heartbeat if I get that impression. That's that he's making a right wing pivot. Word. I mean, I hope that like he's not, but it's like if he is, I wouldn't be surprised. Thai chai flavor. Oh, I don't know what the show is about, but I have coffee creamer that's branded after the show. Thai chai flavor. That's what I'm saying. Like I've heard, like I keep hearing stuff about it. So it's like the first thing that's going through my mind is might want to check it out just to see what it's like. But it's like, like if it's anything that mocks rich people, I want to see it because it's very rare that you get a chance to actually see. It's very rare that you're ever going to see anything bad happen to rich people, and I would love to just sort of see a series where that is happening at. Random. My mom noticed that there's an import fee added to the things she tried to order online. Yep, yep. Blame Lumpy. It's Lump. That's Lumpy's fault. Lumpy did that. That sucks though. But yeah, Lumpy Bumpy had a great fall with that one. Man, that sucks though. Imagine. I think it's gonna probably suck like being able to buy stuff online because of you know Richardson has branded coffee creamers as well. Seems like if you're a popular show about the aristocracies or the rich, there'll be creamers with the name of the show on. I drink a lot of coffee. I believe it. So she double checks her orders now. Logical. Joey loves coffee too. Joey love, yeah. I don't really drink. I don't drink coffee. I would like to, but I've never really been a coffee drinker. But yeah, we all know that that's Lumpy's fault. The problem with those guys at this point is that they're all in so deep that pride will prevent them from ever admitting they made a mistake. I like tea too. Yeah, I love me some tea. I'll drink some tea. I would, you know me. Ain't no way, bro. Okay, Neil deGrasse Tyson is trolling the heck out of us right now. He has let's see, he has 4 hats, all red. One of them says "Relax, it's just a hat." Make line wrong again. Oh my god, don't do that. I'm like I said, I'm on the Instagram and Threads right now, and I just showed a picture of Neil deGrasse Tyson with like 4 red hats, and I mean, like I say, it's too it's too ambiguous to sound the alarm on. But the dude was on Rogan, so it's like, yeah, I do love tea. I am definitely a fan of tea. Tea is definitely like one of the things that it keeps me chill. He always gone on Rogan. I didn't know that. Oh boy. Would you tell us your BMT experience? I don't know what that is. And when does he actually correct and challenge nonsense? Once again, I never really like actually sat down and watched Joe Rogan before, so I don't really know. Like I hate Joe Rogan, so I'm not going to watch him. Basic training for Air Force. I'm pretty sure I talked about that before in some of my older videos. If you cared enough, you'd probably watch it. You'd probably like look for it and watch it by now. It's not titled. Go look for it. I'm good. Then you don't care. I don't mind when people go on right wing shows so long as they challenge the host when they're there. See, I like that too, but it's like I don't want to watch the right wing show. Like, part of me just kind of wants to avoid watching a right wing show for, even if it means like watching them get like stomped on, then, but like I don't really want to give like right wingers my views. I will watch clip shows of it though. I watch like clips. Like there was a one time when Ben Shapiro went on that thing. When Ben Shapiro had went on that show where he was surrounded by like all those liberal teenagers and stuff, and they just like got on his behind like one by one, and I thought that was kind of cool. But I'm just like, LOL, F Ben Shapiro. But yeah, part of me would have been, but like I've never exactly sat down and watched the Joe Rogan show because, like I said, I hate Joe Rogan. I'll never understand the hype about that guy either. Like he's a comedian, but not really. Then he became a podcast guy, but also kind of not really. And it's like right wingers love him because he just says what they like. Couldn't be me, dog. Okay. Yeah, I'm not saying you should watch. I almost never do. It's like debates. They aren't to change their opponent's minds, to educate the audience watching. That's a good way to go about it. You're not wrong. If no one ever challenged them, their audience never gets to see opposing views. Got a point there. It's sort of the same with some of your trolls too. Yeah, I get that. But my whole thing is that what's there to argue about with me? That's the kind of the thing I kind of don't like about the trolls and stuff like that. Is that like they pop up just to kind of like give me grief. But like my whole thing is, hey, love, peace, happiness. Lurkers might actually learn something from the exchanges. I get that. Because my whole thing is, hey, love, peace, happiness, be chill with everybody, treat everybody nicely. And here comes these trolls like, nah, man, you don't like Trump and I hate you. And I'm like, going, I don't care. Please go away. Never. Honestly, I'll never understand my lurkers, man. They just pop up on here and just be like, I'm not gonna say anything. No big deal. Sorry if I'm quiet, by the way. I'm reading stuff. I'm also oh man. Well, honestly, it's not like you're just about love, peace, and everything positive like that. You're also really in slamming anyone you even think might be conservative. That's true. I do that. What job was you gunning for in the Air Force? Why do you want to know that? I really need to like stop looking into more combat stuff. The more I try to learn about it, the more confusing it gets. Joining Coast Guard soon. Okay. Here we go. Like, I don't know what to tell him. I don't know what to tell him. Buddy, please go away. I dislike you. I am not really. So what job? I don't know, dude. Like, like I've been telling this dude I hate him for like a month now, and he just won't go away. I don't. What do you want? Like, I can't. I don't know the. I can't find a job you like. God. What do you mean? Here we go, Megs. Well, you could have answered a mundane question. No, I don't like this dude. Like, that's the whole thing, is that I hate him. Like, I purposely go out of my way to get rid of him, and he just keeps coming back. Like, he's like he's I don't understand what more I need. I don't really understand like what more I need to do to like get the hint. It's like, it's wild. It's like, if I hate you, what makes you think I'm gonna want to answer your question? What makes you think I want to talk to you? It doesn't make any sense. Bro, I am. Remind me what he did to set you off again. He popped up on a YouTube post that I made. He popped up on the YouTube post that I made, and like started like basically telling me that the like that my channel sucks and that I need to like do better and make better videos and crap like that. And then when I asked him who he was, he basically just kind of waved me off like he wasn't on my channel, just bothering me. And then he randomly pops up on my live to start more crap. And I was trying to be charitable with him, and he just kept being obnoxious. So I told him to go away, and he didn't. Yeah, that's my whole thing. Is that like, you're gonna pop up on my stuff and just bother me the whole time? I don't know you well enough for you to talk to me like that, bro. Like, biz ounce. Like, he immediately made an enemy up out of me that day, bro. I'm not trying to deal with this guy, and I honestly have no clue why he just keeps popping up. Yeah, I honestly have no clue why he keeps popping up. Like I hold grudges. Like, I hold grudges, man. I don't let nothing go. If you do me wrong and nothing bad happens to you, then I'm going to remember that. Nothing bad is happening to this guy. He still got the freedom to just pop up and just bother me like that. Wrong person. Nah, that was you, dog. Don't get it twisted. That was you. Because he tried to apologize to me and then do it again. Like, he tried to apologize to me, and I accepted his apology, but then he did it. Then he started like acting up again. So I basically told him to go away, and he didn't. Like, that's what I'm saying. And it's like, at this point, I think he's probably just a right winger who saw some of my anti-Trump stuff on my shorts, and it's just like trying to make me pay for it. But like, but it's like I said, today I'm feeling nice. So, but but it's only because of the fact that he's not doing anything right now, because he's trying to make it seem like, oh, I'm not a mean person. I'm not doing that stuff now. Like, of course not. But I hold grudges, man. You're not gonna I don't forgive Jack, bro. So it's like, if you're gonna be up in here, just know that I'm gonna be hostile to you, because you gave me a reason to be hostile to you. With that being said, how's everybody else in the chat doing, huh? Pretty good? Megs, you probably think I'm an idiot because of this, huh? Meg is up in here just thinking, man, Meg's a petty A-word. He's a petty a-hole. It's like, I'm not. I'm just like, I don't like being disrespected. Man, Goro went through some crazy character development. He's making it seem like you're paranoid. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, and that's the reason why I thought he was the other guy because they both did this. They both trolled the same exact way. I think that's what all the kids do these days. That's what I'm saying. It's like what I'm saying is that like my whole thing is that like I don't like getting trolled. I hold grudges. You're not gonna do me wrong. Like my whole thing is that like I don't like it when people do me wrong and then nothing bad happens to them after the fact. You know what I mean? They just sort of get away with it because karma just loves them so much. So it's like if I gotta suffer and get smoke for no reason, then why can't they? That's gonna be agitating. What's this? What is this? Nimbus Terrafo. Okay, that's dope. Apparently, in the first Mortal Kombat game, there was a dude named Nimbus Terrafo who was a hidden playable character. It was an April Fool's gag. I'm gonna get sick. Those are dumb. I almost got interested. Like I'm sitting here like, holy crap, what is this? This might be cool. No, it's just a gag. It's just a joke. Ah man. Nimbus Terrafo. The more I learn about Goro, the less I hate him. He doesn't come across as like a terrible person. He was just doing his job. Also, the fact that Goro is a Japanese name will always throw me for a loop a little bit. Like one thing I kind of noticed is that like the more you look into like a lot of old stuff, you realize that there's a lot of things, like Japan was a really big inspiration for a lot of it. Like for example, if you actually pay attention to how Yoda speaks in Star Wars, and then you like learn about the sentence structure of the Japanese language, it's like it's literally just Japanese language in English. That's Yoda. That's Yoda talk. Because their sentences end with the verb too. And I'm trying to think of somebody else, but like Mortal Kombat is like really big for that. Like a lot of the characters have like Japanese names, like Goro, Raiden. Is Liu Kang Japanese? Is Liu Kang a Japanese name? I don't know. Johnny Cage is technically even a Japanese name because like the Japanese word for shadow is Kage. So he has a shadow kick and a shadow punch. Shoot. Oh man. All right. Hands in the chat. Who's all up in here still? I know Jovi is still up in here. Megas is still up in here. I'm gonna assume that Maya had to go do something. And God, I hope it's not J Rob. Or that Anton Targaryen dude. He has a habit of like sneaking in here too, which I don't understand. How did you know that I'm still here? I didn't. I just randomly said it. What is up, Jerry? And how's it going, bro? How's work, man? Yeah, I'm gonna be on for a little bit longer. Not much, brother. How's work? I know you started a couple of days ago. Is it getting easier to you? Are you having fun? Well, not having fun with it, but you know, all good over there? Yeah, I'm also glad. I'm also glad that you're working too, dude. Honestly, like I said, we were both in that same spot. I think you wanted me to still be here. Yes, part of me did still want you to be in here for sure, completely. Really glad that you took time out of your busy schedule to come hang out, bro. Thanks. What's your thoughts on Expedition 33? I don't know what that is. ¿Por qué me hablandas? How have you been? No, everything been okay? I've been okay. Like I said, are you a turn-based RPG fan? I used to be. I'll play it if I'll play it, but I haven't really like followed any games in a while. I've been okay though. Like I said, mostly like work. I have this like monstrously terrible headache, but you know that's going like hopefully that'll go away soon. Expedition 33 is one, I believe. Oh, okay. Well, like I said, I never had it, so I never had it, never really like messed with it. And also because J Rod recommended it, I mean, like I'll probably like not play it with him, but you know, it does seem interesting. I assume. Hmm. I wonder what life would be like if human beings had 4 arms instead of 2. I feel like a lot of stuff would just get in the way. Clothes would probably be really weird to put on. Huh. Also, I feel like the back arms would probably feel like really useless, but boxing matches would be very interesting. I say the same with hands or feet. Hands for feet. I feel like if we had hands for feet, not any weirder than it is with 2 arms. I feel like if we had like hands for like feet, it would probably be easy as heck for us to climb trees and stuff. I mean, because essentially feet used to be hands before, evolution and everything like that. If it was the default, then it would be the way. I mean, that's fair. That's a way. That's one way to look at it. I'm looking at this Mortal Kombat clip of Collector, and he has like 4 arms. And the first thing that's going on in my mind is like if human beings kind of had 4 arms, it would probably like boxing matches would be interesting, but literally, I think the back arms would probably be like wildly like unnecessary. Putting on clothes would be weird too. But like, I don't know if we ever had prehensile feet in the past. Probably like not us, but like if, but I do believe in evolution. So it's like, how about a tail? I feel like tails are. I feel like human beings. I feel like human beings with tails probably wouldn't even be that weird. It wouldn't be weird, but it's like the tail would have to be very useful. Also, shout out to the random 8 people that are up in here because I really had just like 3 people over here earlier. Um, we have vestigial tailbones. I think you talking about like the coccyx, right? I mean, human right now still have tailbones. Okay, that's over my head. That's going to be over my head a little bit. No lie, like that's like humans right now have tailbones. What's vestigial mean? Hellboy always gave me a great depiction on what it would be like if we had a tail. Oh yeah, wait, the original Hellboy, like the first movie, or what Hellboy are we talking about? Because I'm thinking of the TV series. Well, TV series, comic book, not TV series. The mm, something that's a vestige of an older thing we had. Okay, vestige. Okay. First 2 movies. I think I only seen one, and I think I only saw that movie one time. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Never mind. You already probably everybody up in here is at least subscribed to me. Even J Rob. That little cyber stalker. My girlfriend fractured her tailbone and it bothered her for years. Can't she stand? She could stand up. Like, does it hurt to like? Because I know it's still like a part of your back, so it's like. Give me 1 second. Got a phone call, y'all. Hello. I guess I didn't answer the phone fast enough. Yeah, it just hurts when she would sit down sometimes. Yeah, that sounds about that. That sounds awful. Cause like at the end of the day, it's still a backbone. So it's like that sounds very uncomfortable. Cause like I know bending would probably like really suck. She's yeah, I can only imagine. Yeah, that sounds awful. Like, personally, I would kind of hope that like, part of me also likes to think that something like that would probably like heal up after a while, but when it doesn't, I can only imagine how like how full of anguish it could be. She already had the thing because of never mind. I feel like that's not something that wow, she would be very I feel like she would not want you to know. I feel like she would not want me to know that. I'm gonna tell her that you said it. Hey, Meg's girlfriend, read the chat. Meg's girlfriend, read the chat. Hello, Miss Mindy. How are you doing today? Oh, she wouldn't care. I don't know about that. Meg's girlfriend, if you can hear my voice, your man's up in here acting really wild. He's being unhinged. What's this thing? Oh. Watch out, Megs. He might try to gaslight you into thinking that he's a good guy, but he's not. This dude is like one of my enemies. Watch out. I'm pretty sure the other two are going to be up in here any moment now. Let's see. Because Anton Targaryen has still got to pop up at some point. And that Jackson guy, he's going to have to pop up as well, too. I'm hoping everyone else is well also. I'm trying to be. I got this splitting headache, but it'll go away. But, right now it's like right there. Feels like it's going away. It's in the back of my ear now. Man, this headache, it feels like it's moving. Yeah, headaches are really bad. Yeah, they are not fun. Not in the slightest. God, man. Crap. I do have to be for work in like a few minutes. All right, y'all. I'm not going. All right, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I do like hanging out with y'all, except for you, J. Rob. You can go to hell. I gotta, but I do gotta bounce. Um, yeah. But I appreciate you guys for sticking around. Very, very, very. Y'all are always like a lot of y'all are always like very kind and very good. Except for you, J. Rob. You could rot in hell. I don't want to ever see you again. We have ourselves a bit of a, but we have fun up in here. We got a chance to kind of like Anton Targaryen. I know you're up in here too. Go to hell as well. Don't listen to him, J. Rob, dude. Like, don't. Wow, don't sympathize with this guy. He's an enemy. He is an enemy. Like the only reason why he's up in here is to bother me. His presence is agitating me, and I told him that. In any case, I'm going to leave out on a positive note because that's the kind of guy I am. So I do got to bounce. I will try my best to go. I will try to come. I'm not being funny, Meg. It's like normally when I hate somebody this much, it's legit. But yeah. But I'm hoping that everybody has a great day. Love and peace to every single one of y'all out there. Remember, you're not just a person, you're an experience. and you could choose to be a good experience, a bad experience, or no experience at all. J Rob was my bad experience. Do not choose to be like that. Um, but like also, but just know that you don't try to give anybody a bad day because somebody might hold a grudge and remember it, and just be a good experience for J Rob. I don't care about that guy. I'm not trying to be a good experience for him. I hate him. I hate him. I do not value I do not value his presence. I hate that guy. Like if you were to unsubscribe right now, that would probably be a good idea for him. But always spread love and peace to everybody out there. Always be sure to provide. Always be sure, like just if you're gonna be, you're gonna. What is this? I'm always a good experience. Exactly. Joey's a good experience. Have a good shift. Have a good shift, and go away forever. Um. So, but remember to have a good, remember to be nice to people because you don't know who's gonna carry a grudge and hate your guts in the future. And also make sure that okay, let's oh god, I forgot what I was gonna say. This dude's like throwing off my flow, man. What the heck? Later, man. Have a great night. Y'all do too. I guess I'm also kind of rushing, but I'm also like, this dude is like in here and he's just throwing off my vibe. But love and peace to every single one of y'all out there. Be sure to spread love and peace whenever you can, because you don't want to be a +2 to 10 to somebody's bad day. And you also just want, and also like, it doesn't hurt to be kind. It doesn't hurt to be nice to people. In the meantime, I got a biz ounce. Y'all have a good one. We out.